All right, this is section 3 of our Goal Achieving Leader webinar, December 2020. And we are excited to bring you what's new, what's going to be fun in 2021. So let's take you to the view of Jafra, Amber region, and Onyx region. So as we take you through this today, we bring you the new 2021 region and company support news you want to use. We are so thrilled to talk about the merging of the Amber region and the Onyx region. From golden brown and orange to black, we are the new orange and the new black. So we're excited to bring you January 2021. This will be the new face of our Facebook group, our WhatsApp group. Luce and I first want to introduce you to us. So some of you are meeting Luce for the first time, and I'm so excited to get to know her. So Luce, are you ready to tell us about you?
I am ready.
Okay, so bear with us. We're going to tell you about the map. Don't stress out. And then you're going to hear about Luce's story. So I'm so excited. Okay, so let's tell you about the map first. So as you see it, the new orange and the new black, here is what they are. All right. You've got the Amber region and the Onyx region. So you can basically see about half the United States on each side. This will be updated. We'll give you a clear view. This will be posted and pinned on the Jafra Biz site. This will be posted and pinned on our Facebook page, okay? So you will always see who you are working with. We also have more news, and that is this. Our new news is that we have some changes to the entire team. Not just did the Amber region grow to bring us the beautiful Luce Mercedes Miller, but we have grown across the United States. Such a successful year that we are ready to make change. Jose Buenrostro, many of you know him, love him. He's been a sales manager in CRT, and he is now the new training manager for Jafra Cosmetics. Woo! And you may not think it's a big deal, but let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't had someone in training for maybe 4 or 5 years. Laura Morales was our last training department manager. And so we couldn't be more thrilled. Someone with heart, experience, brilliance, and a multitasker. This man's amazing. We are so excited to bring you Jose in the training department, just the first of a training department growth for Jafra. And we bring back, maybe you know her from the past. I love this woman. I got to work with her as a sales manager in my past, 20 years experience as a regional. Adriana Aponte is back to Jafra. She was a regional, and she is back. She will be supporting that California team that Jose has been working with. And so we are so excited to bring you the full map of the 8 Hispanic regional directors who will be working together. We'll call them zones because they will be partnered up like Luce and I with the English market, working together for Team USA. They will have 4 different zones across the USA. Maria Luisa, we love her. She was out for a short time this year. She's back and she's awesome. She will be partnered with Luce Dottie, and they will be working that East Coast along kind of that South and Midwest area. We have Alex, you know, you love him. He's been with us with the Joy meetings with Luce and I, and Marisol, she's amazing. They will house that zone number 3. Zone number 2 will be Evelyn. She's been with Jafra, my goodness gracious, for almost 15 years. Jorge, they will be housing Texas and kind of through that Mountain Standard Time zone of the United States. And then to the far left, we've got Jacqueline. She is our new regional this year. And Adriana, that we just talked about, who will be working again, supporting where Jose was. So we have a full house. I'm so excited for Luce and I. This is big news to have 10 full regions, all packed, ready to go to support everyone across the USA, English and Spanish. So without further ado, I want to turn this to Luce Mercedes Miller, our beautiful new regional director of the Onyx region, Team USA, partnered to the Amber region. Luz, come on in and tell us about you.
Thank you so much, Jackie. I'm so excited to be here with all of you. 2021 is going to be amazing. And like you said, change is hard, but it's definitely good. And the way that the whole entire United States was actually um, was set up with the strategic moves, and it's for the best for all of us. We're going to grow tremendously in both markets. And I'm so excited that I have an opportunity to be in the general market. I've been with Jafra. I'm going to actually be with Jafra for 3 years, and that'll be in January 11th. So it's an awesome celebration that now I'm going to be able to share with all of you in the general market. I've known a couple of you ladies from previous past work that I've worked tremendously with Jackie, and it's been such an amazing experience. My name is Luz Mercedes Miller. As you know, I'm the regional director for now the Onyx region. I hope you ladies love the name. It is a beautiful stone. It signifies a lot of great things. Onyx actually clears all of the negativity and is a very, very strong stone. Cleopatra used to use it as a warning sign. That's a warning sign, let's say, like if something negative was happening, her stone would glow. That's just like a saying that they have out there. But I'm hoping that everybody has an idea to realize that there's a lot going for all of us. I'm partnering with Jackie. She's amazing, amazing in so many ways. The changes are not going to be seen so drastically or tremendously in a way that we see any form of separation. But Jackie and I will be working in so many platforms and so many ways so everybody could feel united, like there was no form of separation. But outside of that, I was born and raised in Union City, New Jersey. I'm not a Jersey girl, but I'm from Jersey myself. And I currently live in Florida. I've been here in Florida for a couple of years, and I am the Wesley Chapel area. So for those who are Floridians or in Florida, welcome and hello. Down in the South, I went all the way to the east, northeast, all the way down to the southeast. But it's been an amazing experience. And Jackie, just a little bit more. I'm not sure if you have something in the other slide to share with us. My parents are Dominican. They migrated here to the Dominican Republic, and they had me, and I have the pleasure to have had an opportunity to study here and have a profession and also go to college. I went to Kean University. It's up north, and I have a bachelor's degrees in business management science, which is really great because within this field, I'm able to manage and build my career, also working here with Jafra Cosmetics. And it involves a lot of emotional intelligence, I tell you that for sure. And we all have that, which is really cool. Some of us are born with it and some of us have to work on that. I have 4 beautiful children. I can't stress it. They're amazing. They're a blessing in my life. They're the ones that made me strive in life as a young teenage parent. Yes, very young at that age. My oldest son is 27. His name is Jeffrey Roderick Mendez. And we have Thomas Yassine, who is going to be 24 now in February. I have Alexander Sebastian, oh, such a sweetheart, 6'2". I'll tell you, these kids are very, very tall. And he's 15. And I have my princess, out of all princes, which is Brianna Alexis. And she just turned 14 in November 28th. So imagine that during the holidays, a birthday gift, and then we got to do the Christmas gift. But they've done so much in my life in the sense as far as inspiration. And I do have a grandson. So I'm not going to leave him out. It's Jeffrey Roderick Jr., and he is 3 years old, such a blessing. And when I came here to Florida, like I said, it was 2004, one of the most hectic time in lives. A lot of changes happened, which was Hurricane Charlie, then Francis, and then we had Ivan, and there was a lot of changes during the time. But I've been in the direct selling marketing for more than 20 something years. I come from the retail background and also the hospitality. I've worked in the Plaza Hotel, at the Hilton, different places in the industry, but back north in Jersey, and the food and beverage too, which I was able to transfer from an awesome company, which was Campbell Soup, for all of those who know. We realized that soup doesn't sell too much in the South, but hey, had a great opportunity. And then I was in Avon Cosmetics for more than 10 years. And then I came here into Jafra, which was a beautiful, beautiful opportunity. And I plan to stay in here as long as I can. But I want to retire with Jafra. That's definitely in. So I just want to wish everyone. Oh, I think I have something else, Jackie. Do I have something else?
Yeah.
Oh, there's my family. You have a chance to see them. They're a little bit older, but this is like just picking up a couple of pictures. Thomas is the tall, blonde hair, blue eye. Jeffrey, It's in the right-hand side, a little bit to the right, next to Thomas. And then we have Alexander with a water bottle, who's 6'2" now. And Miss Brianna, who's actually like 5'7" and 14. And in the middle, you'll see my brother. He's a therapist and a psychologist, and my little sister, Diana. And they decided to go into that field. And then, of course, you see myself and my beautiful grandson, Jeffrey Roderick. So that's a little bit about me. And I am excited. I can't wait to hear and see all of you and meet you in a group setting or individually. But we're here to make a change. I appreciate everything you've all been doing throughout the years. I'm going to learn from every single person in here, and we're going to get a lot of feedback from each other. And I'm excited, and I am honored to be part of the Onyx region and to be part of the general market. And we're going to make it happen with Jackie on our side too. So thank you all, and blessings to all too.
Woohoo, Luz, we love seeing your beautiful family. Oh my gosh, how fun is that? So I haven't even seen all of them. So that just makes my heart happy. I know Luz and I are like, we're going to have to grab some really fresh family photos sometime in the future, whenever we can see everybody, right? So anyway, so thank you so much for sharing that, Luz. We are just proud and excited to have you join the team. So
You're
Luz
welcome,
and I,
Jackie.
again, we will keep the Facebook Amber and Onyx region team together. We will keep the WhatsApp with Amber and Onyx region together. You're all great friends. You all help each other. There is no distance between relationships. So we're going to keep that into one group, but then we will break out by title to have separate regional teams, because the beauty of two of us is now we have both of us to communicate and coach with more attention and service to you. All of the training that you're going to see in just a little bit, we will do together. So meetings will be both of us. You're stuck with both of us, but you know what? You don't have to hear Jackie Jaffer all day long. So this is super cool. We're going to grow and learn together, combine our skills and talents, and pull out the best of you and really, really grow together. You grew this year to get us to 2. And before you know it, we're going to get to 4. That's our mission. So we love that. So thank you so much for that. So some of you, I know this might seem a little odd, but some of you may not know me. So we decided to just do a quick view. Some of you, we've had over 100 new leaders, first-time new leaders in the last year. So you maybe have never had the chance to hear me. Look at how dated this is. You know why? I started when I was 18. Yes, 40 years ago. So this was me getting my kit, doing my first parties. I went from getting my kit at a facial to taking it through my college dorm room, through sitting here. I was at the home office. I think Janet Flores and Lori Dubuque actually worked in the building, maybe even Marilyn Lewis out there, and maybe Luman Holland. And I took my college money from graduation and flew myself to California because I was going to interview Jaffer to see if I should work there or not, because I, like Luz, finished my business degree and graduated, and I had paid my way through college with Jafra. And so I did an internship where I just sold Jafra my final quarter of college and had an A++. I was the only one who had tried something with direct sales. And I grew to a district manager at that time. And I loved it. And I went from my college dorm to, this is my basement. I turned my entire basement into a training center and had a boardroom, had a joy meeting room, had a party room all set up, had a babysitter, if you can believe that. There was no excuse to not come to training every week. So I went from kitchen tables to my own basement and started to grow and develop my district, my first districts. My first trip was, I was 23 years old, right after I graduated, earned the 30th anniversary trip to Maui. And that's when it all began to have the vision of potential. I've had a joyful ride. I have been part of the national training team with Jafra, where many of you taught me more than I could ever teach you. But my passion was when I became a director. And my passion still is training and coaching the compensation plan for leaders. I believe it's the people that you see when you're standing on stage, not you being on stage. And so I lived my life passionately, and That went on in the field for 19 years. I've now been a regional. It will be 20 years. And so I am well, it's already been 20 years. So I've been 39 years with Jafra, from changing beauty to changing businesses. I have been an entrepreneur in spirit. My parents always worked for themselves, from property to a meat store. My son and now my cousins all still own the Duff's Meat Store. So I have been raised knowing that self-employment is the answer. In view, this is my life and career path. I've been married for over 30 years to my husband, Richard. This is my born children there, Destiny and Montana Joe. I owned my own business. I started from scratch, called New Way Tone and Tan, a fitness center, beauty from the inside and out for women. It was 98% women. I then bought a weight loss franchise and I sold franchises. I bought 2 states. I was in the New York Times Magazine back in the 80s and 90s as the Creative Way franchises were growing. And so I actually trained all of the franchises that I sold in Minnesota and North Dakota, and helped people teach nutritional counseling one-on-one, again, 98% women. I then started my own spa and hair design place. I had the guy who did hair for Oprah Winfrey, Kit Rogers. I went to him one time and I left there saying, I want what he has. And so I did. I had my own TV show. I actually created my own product line with him. And in the end, all those things were going crazy. And my daughter was getting on the bus. She was turning 5. And I came home from a New Orleans trip that my husband and I and our entire district was on with their husbands. And I decided on the airplane ride home that I was walking out. So I walked out of every business 2 weeks later, and I was at the bus stop when my daughter turned 5 and decided Jafra was going to be our career. So we sold every business. My husband became a Mr. Dad, and we blew up the United States in the old days. And overall, what I'm grateful for is I love helping women and men look and feel beautiful inside and out. But I am an entrepreneur, empowering person. From the time I wake up, everything is about doing business creatively and making a difference in lives. Every business I sold to a woman, and they all still exist today. And so 30 years later, actually now I'm 39 years of having a Jafra kit, 30 years of creating businesses. My goal is to make dreams come true. We are a little updated, but the people I really work for, as much as I go to work for you, this is who I go to work for. So my son, Montana, he's now 25. We're ginormous Chiefs fans. His name is Montana Joe, named after Joe Montana, the quarterback. My daughter and I love to travel and have fun. She's in the middle there. She's now 31, going on 32. She is engaged. We had to have the COVID cancellation dream wedding this year. So I don't know when they're getting married. That's Brady, my future son-in-law. My parents down on the bottom left, Paul and Rita, entrepreneurs from start to finish. We are all about family and friends. And as you all know, my brother is someone I'm a guardian for. He's my best friend, but he was assaulted 5.5 years ago. So I'm his #1 caregiver. And we have seen miracles beyond miracles. And many of you were a part of that journey with me. And I can't thank you enough, because it's amazing what you can do with love and belief and never giving up on a human to any person in this world. So that's my story. Thank you for allowing Luce and I to share who we are, what we are, but where we're going to go. So I say thank you to all of you for that. So thank you, Luce. So that being said, I want to close this segment with the opportunity to show you again what Simple 2021 is all about. Here we go. What do we have? We have, first and foremost, the consistency will be this. You will see Jafra Virtual Universities on Wednesdays. They have moved from Tuesdays to Wednesdays. They will be at 5 p.m. with the exception of district directors at 9 a.m. Pacific. So that will continue, but every region will have the same day, same time, okay? Next, you will see from Jafra as well. The first day of the month, which is January 4th, we will continue. The first business day of the month will be the business meeting. Do not miss those, please. Get your teams there. This is when your president, your general manager, and your entire home office team for every department is there for you live. I don't know companies that do this, but let me tell you, we do. So this has been amazing. Please make sure we are always there and bring your teams to support that. That is for everyone. Training Tuesdays on Jafra Beauty Insiders will continue. Thank you to the surveys. We had amazing results from the surveys, and we had about 20% of the leaders, and the majority of the surveys came from consultants, both English and Spanish. And it was very clear to see they want product training. So skincare and color were the highest in demand. We will do that again, continuing on Beauty Insiders in Facebook, 11 a.m. Pacific. Please get all of your consultants to that page, just like you will with the Amber and Onyx region page. You will then see the third Tuesday, like this week, is Gina O'Neill. You will see that continues with business strategies, typically from the field, maybe the home office, or a guest speaker. So that will continue from your corporate support. What else will continue is Jafra Beauty Insiders with Hudith on the Facebook. Beauty Insiders, her Insiders chat has moved from Tuesdays to the second Thursday of the month. So the weeks do not change and the days do not change, okay? So you will also see regional support from Luce and I. Right now I just have it in kind of the orange color. We will do one leader meeting a month. One, okay? Right now you have two, goal achieving, action planning and goal achieving like today. We will have one, okay? We will do it after the business meeting, okay? Somewhere in there. It'll be the first Tuesday of the month. Why? Because the business meeting is for your consultants and you, but then leaders get together that week to plan. There's a purpose to it. It's planning the month, taking the view of the action and the goals and the information we saw in the business meeting, but bringing it to a leader's perspective, okay, with training, recognition, and support to kick it off in networking. Week 2, the second Tuesday of the month, the Regional Party Fest has fared our highest attended, highest viewed, because it's you doing the training. We've provided 45 to 60 minutes of the top sellers, sponsors, team promoters, and party givers sharing their best updates of the month. And then we just give you the updates, info you got to know from a field perspective of consultants and leaders. That will continue, both of us together. So we'll have different speakers from each region. So that's number 2. And the third thing that will be on the calendar is one joy meeting. One, not 2 a day like we did during quarter 2 and quarter 3. It will only be one at one time and one day, not weekly. Okay, so that will be the third Thursday, every single region, 5 p.m. Pacific, one national joy meeting. Okay, so why? Look at Mondays, okay? On Mondays, the only thing, and it's only for January, okay? Only for January, we will do the new consultant orientation, which we launched under Jafra Virtual University Hub. We will do that right now, just the second Monday of the month at 5 p.m. Pacific. That's just for this month of January because the action already went out. Our goal is we're going to move everything that's virtual university to Wednesdays. Okay, so you will see that new consultant will move to Wednesdays in February, probably at 9 a.m. Pacific. You will see the third week of the month on Wednesdays, 9 a.m. Pacific, will be a new manager orientation starting in March. These will all be on demand. That means they will be stored in the Jafra Business Hub in a shorter version. So if they can attend, they can view the information, and a new consultant could view the orientation on demand in the hub. But there's always power of people coming together live. They get a feel of the company, they get to meet somebody. Again, they see real information with live Q&A. So again, you will see that those orientations will move, but for right now, this is what January looks like, week to week, day of the week. You will also see typically, I mean, really new consultants is only there once a month. And the only thing you're attending is your JVU at your title. You cannot get your diploma by attending on demand. Diplomas only come when you attend live. So you know this calendar, but here's the cool deal. You have no meetings on Mondays, not with company, not with the region. You have no meetings on a Friday, not with company, not with the region. That means you can kick off your teams every Monday, follow up with your teams every Friday. You rarely have things even on a Thursday. And JVU, you only attend the one that you're titled at. You can watch the others on demand so you know how to coach and follow up. So this calendar has gone completely to simple, so leaders lead. You will do the joy meetings. You will do your kickoffs. You will do your coaching each week. Luce and I, we are getting feedback from all of our coaching groups, and we will deliver to you our coaching plan at the beginning of January for all titles, if not sooner, okay? We are grabbing feedback from you, okay? So you're telling us how often. We will be coaching by title, just like our WhatsApps will be divided by title, because we're aligning to JVU. JVU is the core of this business. So you will see managers, district directors. We don't coach future, the consultants, that's you. We celebrate them, we onboard them, we get excited for them when they join the leader team, but we support them, of course, in the Facebook group. So I know this is all a little bit boring information, but I want to make sure that you see it all. And if you have any questions, we'll come back to that. I think we're just about done with this section. On that note, I want to say a very special thank you. If you notice, Motivational Mondays at 5 p.m. that we've housed for the last 3 to 4 years is no longer in existence. All of our trainers have agreed. We are so excited to say thank you. These national trainers and many in years gone by took us all by sharing their time, volunteering, sharing their skills and talents with all of you. I couldn't be more grateful. 2020 was a year of a very busy calendar because we stayed together. We never left anyone behind. There was somewhere you could be every single day on Zoom. It wasn't to keep you busy. It was to keep you together. The community grew and you all did it. And these leaders showed up. They were there to help us all grow. Whether it was leaders, community, consultants coming in, I can't say thank you enough. And I want to give a very special heartfelt thank you to Lori, Allie, and Marie Menard. You started this years ago, almost 4 years ago, and we've stayed true north to this, bringing this to the region of the Amber region. Today, we have a training department. We have everything we need to now simplify us coming together so you can bring your team together. For that, we are so grateful. Thank you, national trainers. May you be blessed tenfold for all you gave. So that being said, that ends our section number 3. And I just want to come back to the audience and just see, Luce, do we have any questions or comments out there first in the chat? And then I'll go live.